Hello and welcome everybody. Have you ever wondered what if some other superhero got the powers of the Hulk? Won't that be crazy? If yes, then Marvel has fulfilled your wish. This story is part of the main storyline and is not a what if story. We have a Spider Hulk as Peter Parker becomes the Hulk. So all those people who wanted to see Hulk slinging from buildings to building using a spidey web, well folks, this is it. I know what you are thinking. How did Spider-Man become Hulk in the first place? And what did he actually do with his powers? And we are going to discuss exactly that. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming content. It all starts with Bruce Banner, who was just one night moving through the streets of New York in his Hulk form, and he was quite on a rampage. The Hulk was on the wanted list, and at this point was not the part of the Avengers. So this being his neighborhood, Spider-Man decided to catch up to Bruce and try to see what's really happening. And while these two are in the middle of getting things sorted out, Loki shows up out of nowhere. He's trying to be a hero after being a villain for such a long time, and so he offers his help by banishing the Hulk out of Bruce Banner, which ends up reverting Hulk back into his Banner form. This makes you think, if Loki is capable of doing this, then why haven't we seen this in the MCU? Especially in the first Avengers movie, after he received that epic thrashing from the Incredible Hulk. However, staying on this story, even though Loki ends up banishing Hulk out of Banner, this Loki's magic had a side effect. And as Loki explains, most magic on Earth has an associated side effect, unlike that on Asgard. In this case, the side effect was that the part of gamma radiation was drawn to Peter because of the radioactive nature of his powers. And after Spider-Man turns into Hulk, he goes on a rampage of his own, slinging through the night city of New York and destroying things on his way. And it is finally Fantastic Four who shows up to stop him. And we end up getting a fight between the Spidey Hulk and the Thing, who is the strongest of the Fantastic Four and the only one capable of giving Hulk some fight. But the Spidey Hulk proves too much for him, and finally Reed and Sue had to get involved. And the team somehow finally manages to subdue Hulk, after which they take him to an isolated island and Peter returns back to his normal Spider-Man form. But the Hulk was still inside him, and thus they try to figure out how to draw the Hulk out of Peter and send it back into Bruce Banner. And to do that, they create a controlled gamma explosion and put Bruce Banner at the heart of that, with Spider-Man being nearby. This explosion brings the Hulk out in both of them, and during the fight between these two Hulks, Bruce Banner Hulk, which was the Devil Hulk in this case, even though weaker in his strength, ends up absorbing all the gamma radiation out of Peter, thus reverting him back into normal Spider-Man. And with that, the saga of Spidey Hulk comes to an end. A relatively short and straightforward story. This story does give us some awesome moments between Bruce and Peter, and I suggest you read the comic to have a greater effect. And with that, we will bring this video to an end. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.